Hi, I just signed a petition to stop the tobacco industries from testing on animals, and the Philip Morris company is testing on rats, and they pump cigarette smoke into the rats' nostrils until the animals die, a gruesome death, and that needs to be stopped. This is insane cruelty. They also do it to other animals like beagle dogs, for example. That's been going on for many years. It needs to be stopped. I will put the link under this video, and anyone who sees this video, please sign this petition. Just click the link and just put your name and information in it and click sign, and that's it. It just takes a few seconds. This is very, very important. And also this subject brings me to the subject quitting smoking, because right there I have to say to all smokers, when you get these types of information, when you know what is happening with the tobacco industries, what they do to animals, that should be enough reason for you to be compelled to quit right now on the spot. Don't buy any more. And I used to smoke. I threw my cigarettes in the garbage can, and that was the end for me. It's like you have to throw them away, particularly if you still have a lot in the package. Throw that away, because that marks the end of it. Because then when you are willing to throw the whole package away, you are also ready to quit and never look back. Okay. So this is very, very, very important. And people get mad at me and they say, well, I'm addicted. I used to be addicted to it too, and I quit, and was very difficult. And my husband had an even harder time quitting. When he was quitting, he smoked much longer than I did. He smoked like 3 times as long probably as I did. I smoked for like 9 years. That was long enough, and it was horrible what I did to myself. Okay, but my body recovered, and you can recover fully, And my husband suffered much longer from this addiction, but he was able to quit, and it took him a long time, but he was able to quit, and he would not get mad at anyone who would tell him just quit. I mean, it's easy to say, but you have to do it. I mean, you can't just make excuses. Any kind of excuse like I'm addicted is just gonna prolong this process even further, and it's just gonna create denial in your brain, and then you can't quit, of course. Then you'll try all kinds of elaborate things that don't work. So what you have to do is you need to find a plant, a substance that doesn't have side effect, that gets rid of the cravings, and then you can quit. Then there's no problem anymore. Back then I didn't know about the plants, but what I did is I used an inhalator for bronchitis, and it had a mouthpiece on it, and it felt like inhaling with a cigarette, but I was inhaling healthy steam, water steam, that had a little bit of natural menthol in it. And I was sick with the bronchitis, so I was using this, and then I thought, oh wow, this is kind of like substitute for smoking. And I was able to quit with this thing, with this device. So a device like this I recommend, but for anyone, for me it was particularly this oral stimulation that I needed. It was kind of like maybe some kind of Freudian nipple sucking or something. I don't know. My brother thought that too. So, but it is those kind of things, those kind of stimulations, those kind of habituations of the body that we feel addicted to, but it's also chemical addiction, and for chemical addiction people can also slowly wean them off with patches, nicotine patches, or with nicotine gum. There are all these options out there. There are also steam cigarettes out there. I don't know how well they work, but that's a way to quit, definitely. And in particular, getting rid of the cravings. And I would definitely today, that now I have knowledge about herbs, I highly recommend pineapple weed. This is a plant that looks like chamomile, and it gets rid of all the cravings, of any kind of craving that anyone could possibly have, whether it is nicotine, alcohol, drugs, candy, chocolate, any of this. So I highly recommend it. It works 100%, and it has no side effects. So they grow around the dunes in Northern California, pineapple weed, and look it up on the internet. It will show you how the plant looks like. Looks a little bit like chamomile. It's related to chamomile, but like 10 times stronger. So anyway, this is my video for right now. Take care. Bye bye.